we're here in the main room of the Great Bay Temple. And the first room you want to go into is this room right over here with the red and green pipe. You'll notice that because we have water everywhere, it's kind of hard to swim. For example, that green room that I'm trying to reach, let me circle around and try to reach that room again. I can't go inside that room, because that would require swimming against the current. So instead, I'm going through this room, the room on the top level, the room with a green and red pipe leading into it. Because our goal for this dungeon is to make sure that the green pipes and the red pipes are both working. That's the general goal. Right now, I'm just trying to find a key so I can get to the mini-boss fight. And to do that, you go into this room, you destroy these Dexy Hand creatures, which are blocking the exit. Yep, that's the name of those creatures, Dexy Hands. Destroy both of them, and swim on to the next room. Boink. 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 By the way, thank you to all of my viewers who commented that you can hold down the A button and swim. I thought you had to tap the A button every single time you wanted to swim. Just holding down the A button is a lot more efficient. And in this room, we have the underwater Deku Babas. I think that's what you call them. Underwater enemies, and you want to destroy all of these underwater enemies in this room. Don't forget the final enemy, which is up here. At the top of the room, you want to kill that enemy as well, in order to get... What do we get? What do we get? Is it candy? Ooh, I hope it's candy. That would be delicious. Oh, it's not candy, it's just a stray fairy. Oh well. That's everything we can do in this room, so let's move forward. Here we have another room with a bunch of enemies for us to defeat, and items to get. And I need the hook shot here, so... Wait a minute. I already have the hook shot equipped. So use the hook shot over to the treasure chest, and open it. Okay, so am I going to get candy this time around? Candy, 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 candy. Compass? Oh. Never mind. Here, just sink down to the bottom of the room. Destroy that Dexy Hand. And open the treasure chest over here to get yourself a small key. And that's basically it for this room. For now, we'll be returning to this room. You'll notice that there are parts of the room which we can't get to right now. Like, right over here. We have the ice, and we have the boss key actually over there. But we can't reach that area yet, so let's forget it for now. Here you want to use the hookshot to destroy this pot. To get yourself Stray Fairy number 7. And now just jump into the water to be taken back to the main room. Okay, so now that we have the key, we can sink down to the bottom and go through this room right over here, the one with a red pipe, at the very bottom of the dungeon. Just swim through this room, and then just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Keep swimming all the way through this room to the pipe, and at the pipe you just want to climb up along the top of the pipe to reach a brand new area. You might want to go slowly in case you're scared of falling off. And I keep missing this bomb chew enemy. See, the bomb chew enemy is dangerous because it might hit you and knock you off the pipe. But that's not what happened there, so hey, no worries. Climb up the pipe over here to the door, which you open with the key you just got. And guess what? we're already at the first mini-boss battle. A battle against the evil, the nefarious, the pink bubble-covered villain named Wart. Yes, Wart is upset that he has made almost no appearances in the Super Mario Bros. Series lately, so he's going to take it out on Link. Your goal here is simply to destroy a lot of the bubbles which are protecting Wart. You can do this either by using the bow and arrow or the hook shot. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, because you have a limited supply of arrows and an unlimited supply of hookshot power, it's probably safer to use the hookshot. Another good technique is turning into Deku Shrub Link, and then spinning underneath Mr. Wart. This fight isn't difficult per se, it's just more long and boring, because it takes a long time to destroy enough bubbles for you to get a good chance of hurting Wart. As you saw right there, what you have to do is shoot an arrow or the hookshot into Wart's eye. So you gotta get rid of a lot of bubbles, otherwise you won't be able to attack his eye. Those bubbles act as a shield. Come on, Link, Link, Link. Yeah! Awesome, way to go, Link. And 3 hits is all it takes to defeat Mr. Wart. Hit number 3. Come on, hit number 3, hit number 3. You'll notice I cut out the minute of me not scoring a hit. Yes, and here is where the fight gets even more long and boring. All these bubbles here, you kind of need to destroy all of them. It's possible to defeat Wart without destroying the bubbles, but the bubbles will be constantly jumping around and hurting Link, and generally just throwing you off whenever you're trying to aim an attack at Wart. So this goes on, and on, and on, and on, and hey, there's Wart! Awesome. You know what, I think I'm just going to skip to the part where I've defeated all of these bubbles. Alright, here we go. Bubbles almost defeated. It took me about a minute to defeat all of the bubbles, so I guess it doesn't take too long to defeat them all. But that's still kind of boring, just to do nothing but defeat bubbles when you want to be defeating the evil Wart. You'll notice he just slides around the room, bouncing into walls. What you have to do is wait for him to slide towards Link, and then hit him in the eye. Okay, I don't think I did it correctly there. It's easier if you're Z-targeting him, but unfortunately, most of the time he's going to be so far away that you can't Z-target him. We'll see what this looks like here. See, right there? The Z-targeting disappeared because he went too far away for Tattle to chase after him. That's kind of unfortunate. So you need to Z-target him when he's somewhat close to you, and then aim a hook shot or an arrow at his face. Slash eye, slash whatever you call it. It doesn't matter. Wart is defeated. Finally, finally, finally. It was kind of a long, boring boss battle, but we got our reward. The special item of this dungeon, the ice arrows.